My name is Megan Dickin. I served in the Peace Corps in Peru, 2009 through 2010, 1 year. And my village was called Siches in the province of Piura in Peru. It's in the north part, and so the capital city was Piura. Well, my grandfather was Kevin O'Donnell, recently passed away, but he was the first director of the Peace Corps program in Korea in the 60s. So he began the Peace Corps Korea program when Peace Corps was brand new and they were searching for new directors for different countries. He served there, I believe, 4 years, and took his entire family there of 8 kids, and they lived there and grew up there. And then a few years later, he served as the worldwide director for the Peace Corps. And one of his daughters, my aunt Megan, her name's Megan also, she served in the 90s in Nepal. And then one of my cousins, Allison, she served in Honduras recently. She came back in 2009, so she served 07 through 09. And so just kind of being around that and knowing them and just the interesting, unique kind of personalities that they have was inspirational to me, and I wanted to do it as well as meeting other Peace Corps volunteers through my life and just seeing them as unique and just people with broader horizons. And I thought that that was a cool thing, and I wanted to be a part of that too. Well, actually, it took me 5 years to decide to make the leap and go into the Peace Corps.
What was the hesitation?
I was afraid of the commitment, the 2-year commitment, and I had studied sports medicine, so I'm an athletic trainer, and so we take care of injuries, athlete injuries, and people had said that, like the naysayers, that didn't go along with my degree, and what was I gonna do with that, and just why, and so yeah, I think just like leaving the security of the States. So yeah, I graduated in 04, and then I finally, after working 5 years in a corporate, I decided to go. And so,
what kind of corporate job did you have?
Well, it was in sports medicine, but it was for a big corporation, and I wasn't necessarily at a desk, but it was definitely all about the numbers and just kind of mundane. And I said, I just want to experience something more in my life. And so I finally just said, I'm just going to do it. So I applied and took like a year to get through the process, and then just sold my car and got rid of all my stuff and went to Peru. I trained in Lima, Peru.
You went right there?
Yes. We did staging in Washington, D.C. for a couple of days, and then we went straight to Peru. So all our training was done in a suburb outside of Lima.
And about how big of a group? Our
group was about 100, almost 100. Yeah, because there were 3 sectors. We had health, environment, and water and sanitation. There were about 30 in each group. Maybe it was a little smaller than that, so 75, something. It was a large group, the largest group that they'd had there.
And your job was going to be?
My job was to be a community health promoter. Mm-hmm. And so that tied in with my sports medicine background with nutrition and just health behavior. I had a fantastic host family. They'd had several volunteers, and they were just so loving and open, and just really wanted to help us adapt and feel comfortable. So I was really grateful for my host family in Lima. Well, one of my host sisters, there were 2 host sisters, and they're in their 20s, and the younger one, her name is Anna Lee, and she also knows some English, so she kind of had an insight into our culture in that aspect with the language as well. And she was very outgoing and just very encouraging, and would kind of help draw me out because I would be nervous to speak Spanish, and so she would be very helpful with all that. And she just had such a great personality, as well as the rest of the family, and just always, and that really helped me feel welcome.